Guys, what's going on? Today we have an awesome episode talking about complex and combinations and what the difference really is. So the reason that I decided to do this episode is that we get a lot of questions asking us about different warm-up protocols and different ways to just get more warm and activate the central nervous system to make sure that we get the best warm-up. But I feel like I could have taken an extra step in talking about one of my favorite ways to activate the central nervous system as well as increase core temperature, which is complex versus combinations. Now, before we get started, I want everybody to know that there's a lot of different names out there. So when I say complex, I know of several different complexes, but I'm about to tell you what the definition of this is and why we use it and how we use it. When we talk about complex and combinations, it's basically a group of exercise paired or put together without any rest or very little rest. And I'm gonna give you some examples with that later. Basically what that does is it's going to increase core temperature. Obviously when we have 5 different exercises and we might have 5 reps of each, that's definitely gonna increase core temperature. Another thing is gonna activate your central nervous system. It's gonna allow you to feel more awake and more ready to go and revved up a little bit. Then the last part is that when will we use it? Well, it's a great time to use it right before your dynamic stretch, right after you've done your neural activation or rapid feet stuff. We like to jump into this right before strength training sessions because we feel like our athletes get great benefit from it. So the last reason that I feel it's very important to use this is because I may be doing a heavy squat that day. And rather than just warming up before that heavy squat and working my way up to maximal strength, if that's what I'm doing that day, it's a chance for me to rehearse the different movement patterns that I'm going to be seeing that day. So again, a lot of great reasons to use complex and combinations, but the main thing is to really be able to differentiate what is the difference between both. So I'm gonna go and get after it here for you guys. So complex, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm first gonna do 3 cleans. So I'm gonna do all the cleans that I'm gonna do for that set, okay, which is 3, and then I'm gonna move on to the next movement, which is a squat. I'm gonna do 3 of those, then I'm gonna do 3 presses, then I'm gonna do 3 RDLs, then finally I'm gonna do 3 rows, and then that is when the entire set is done, and I might rest anywhere from, depending on what my focus is, but if it's a warm-up, anywhere between 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Then the combination is I'm gonna do 1 clean, 1 squat, 1 press, 1 RDL, 1 row. And then I'm gonna go back up to a clean squat, press, RDL, row. And I would repeat that cycle 3 times rather than hammering all the reps out for that movement and then moving on to the next. In my opinion, they're both very, very good. I like to use both to give myself a little bit of variety, but in terms of combinations, I feel like you need much less volume, less reps. And the reason is you get a more global approach. Meaning that rather than just banging out 3 squats, which everybody knows is mainly a lower body exercise, I'm taxing the entire body right off the bat. So that's just my personal view. Again, I love using complex and combinations. They're a great way to work out when you don't have much time. So for instance, if I only have 20 minutes, I may aim to do 5 of these. And it's a great way just to get your body moving, get yourself ready for the day if you work out in the morning. So again, complex versus combinations. I hope you guys found this beneficial. And if there's anything that you guys do particularly different than everybody else in terms of what you do for your warm-up, I would love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment at the bottom and we'll see you next time.